We're getting word now that the Bank of England is signaling that it's basically going to not give Venezuela the gold that it has in its vaults and the gold that Venezuela just sent there in December, because they're fearing that Maduro may use this or seize the gold, and they're saying that it belongs to the state. Now, we talked about this before. This goes back to where the Bank of England had first signaled they weren't giving up the gold. They've just kind of been sitting there ever since. Mentioned it here recently, but now they're basically saying, no, we're not giving you the gold. And this is a move that I've been waiting to see how it pans out, because it has big repercussions. Anyone else out there that has their gold sitting in the vaults of the Bank of England is now thinking to themselves, it's time to pull mine out as well. If they're going to seize, in a hairy situation, Venezuela's gold after they just sent more gold there in December, then they could do it to anyone. Anyone connected to Venezuela, Russia, China, the whole nine. Well, at this point, the United States is making it clear that they do not want him having this gold. And you can see right here, Bloomberg reports that they were unsuccessful in trying to get their $1.2 billion worth of gold out of the Bank of England. They go on to state here that this comes on the heels of Pompeo basically putting pressure on the UK to cut off the regime's assets. And it looks like this is what's happened. You have to understand, this is a really big move for anyone out there that sees this as a potential threat to them globally. Anyone that has their gold sitting in those vaults that could potentially be next is going to pull it. Now, Maduro is being protected there in Caracas pretty much by Russian mercenary contractors and his own little legions that are there. But what they're looking to do here is Washington is looking to manipulate the situation and have this gold transferred from the UK now to Juan Guaido, the guy they're backing. So wouldn't that be something? They just simply seize the accounts and transfer it over to this guy and leave Maduro with nothing after he just sent a bulk of gold there. This is going to signal bad things for the Bank of England and others that are holding other countries' gold. There's going to be a callback. There's going to be a callback from other countries, you mark my words, especially those aligned with Venezuela, China, and Russia. It could spark something. Now, gold just surged up above 1,300 here recently as the dollar was dumping. We'll have to stay on top of that and see where that goes here this week ahead. But you got to remember that Hugo Chavez didn't make any friends back when he repatriated around 160 tons of gold in 2011. The United States does not like it when countries barter with gold. Cuts out their fiat dollar. They don't like it when people barter with gold. You better not forget this when it's time to go underground. It's been Dabu 7. Eyes open.